So it's summertime, and I figured I'd post a life update so everyone who has been kind of following my journey understands kind of where I'm at. This morning I was planning a water fight with my children, and so I had to find a lot of really intuitive ways to adapt, right? Because my fingers don't work right. And many of you guys know whenever you have a water gun, you have to kind of pump it up and whatnot, right? And so I was kind of talking with my wife this morning, and they actually have battery-powered water guns, which is amazing. And so I was telling my wife it'd be really funny if we kind of like made like this little video short or whatnot, kind of like the Terminator, and just coming around the corner with a water gun. So what I did find was there is battery-powered water guns. You virtually fill them up, and then I have like a reacher that I can pull the trigger, and just kind of planning to have some fun with the kids. And so that's been the majority of my life, but there's also been some professional shifts that I've kind of been working on. And so I didn't even realize I had so many people following me in my journey on YouTube. And I thought, well, what better opportunity than to kind of update everybody, kind of what I'm doing, what the next steps are, and maybe there's some videos or things that you would like to see on my life and how I live my life and how I've been able to obtain success after having such a catastrophic injury. Life has had many adventures, especially being a C5, C6 quadriplegic without the use of my hands, rearing children and making memories, and just really enjoying the ride of life. And so for those who are kind of new to my channels or kind of following my journey, I ended up getting married, and then we had a baby, and our baby is 2 years old now. And so life has been incredibly busy. And just like with anything, we've kind of prioritized what's most important. That's been family, spending time with our children, and just kind of rinsing and repeating. I really feel like I've accomplished a lot of things in life, but there's been no greater accomplishment, in my opinion, than being a father. Fatherhood has changed me, and I feel like I'm an overall better human after having children. Also, in kind of recognizing that I did have some followers that were following my YouTube journey. I did post a video quite some time ago when I actually broke my neck, and so a lot of the comments kind of indicate, well, maybe he died, or oh, poor guy, or these type of things. But honestly, I really felt like having this level of injury, I'm really actually was a starting point for going out and living my best life. So I wanted to assure everybody that I am alive and well, and I did go on to lead somewhat of a successful life and really love my life. But what I have learned is that even when we are faced with very difficult things, it is possible to get through it. There's been some things that have really served me well in this journey, and when you have such a level of injury where you've lost so much, there's several things that I highly recommend for people to do if you are struggling. The first thing is I always find beauty and simplicity, right? In everything. That can be to what I'm drinking, to the interactions I'm having with people, or maybe I'm learning to teach myself something new where I can find love and joy out of something, even when I maybe have lost a lot in life or whatnot. But where you really have to learn to be thankful for every little thing in your life, because it's not forever. And some of the things that I tell people all the time is that nobody gets out of this journey alive, so you might as well make it the best life possible, right? Looking back over my life, I'm going to not look back and say, man, I wish I would have stayed stuck a little bit longer on those things or whatnot, right? I tell people all the time is like, check the relationships and things that are influencing you, and maybe are they not helping you to come to the best perspective of whatever situation that you got going on. So definitely checking those relationships. So beauty and simplicity, checking those relationships, and what does your overall structure look like if you're trying to go out and live your best life. And even though I'm paralyzed, I don't have the use of my hands, things that I commonly do is I'm definitely going to get that workout in. So I've got kettlebells, I've got all that kind of stuff. And I can tell you that if I don't work out, I can tell you how that greatly impacts my day overall. So if you're following on YouTube and you want to check out my coaching pages and just kind of see that I have been successful, I am alive, and all those things that kind of follow the journey, my Instagram is Chris, it's just Kris.Cordero, Cordero, .coaching. And then also you can find me on Facebook, and that's going to just be facebook.com/Chris Cordero Coaching.